Hello guys, thanks for purchasing this toolkit. Let's get started the tutorial. First, we should put our media. For this, double click in project panel and choose your media. Also, you can find these pictures freely in this website and also in here. All textures, all media, I use it from there, and free for commercial use also. So open it, main image in here. Also the editing comes in this folder, not in here. You don't need to look for in here. So main image in here, if you clicked, it's also in here. Drag and drop your media. To make a scale, press S, scale down, move a little bit, scale more. That's good. So the next comp, mask this comp, also is in here. Editing comps under this folder. Now we can see all the media in here. So we're gonna mask this media according to these tasks. Mask the nearest points, and the second nearest point, third one, and the second furthest and the furthest points. So let's start with the nearest one. Select the comp, mask nearest, select the pen tool. Let's choose the nearest point, maybe in head and also his hand. Not there, from here to there, also in here, like this. So in here, here. Don't include the face. The distance is different from head to head to face. So this is the nearest point, but I want to add another nearest point, so I have to press M, and after none, so I can see all the view again. Let's choose the hand. Not so detailed mask. So we have two masks, but we cannot see the other one, so we have to do it add again. These are our nearest points. Let's choose second nearest one. Second one, maybe his face, or let's choose his nose first. M, none, and choosing here both of add, and also actually I want to add this part. It looks close to us also. So 3 of them, let's make it add. The third one, let's choose all the face. This one I want to make it a bit detailed, not too much, but it is heads, so if have any distortion, it's not gonna look good. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't choose the third nearest, so I'm deleting this mask. Or you can copy it, but let's delete and do it again. The third nearest, now I choose it, so I'm gonna mask it. Now it's okay. And second furthest point, maybe we can choose his neck like this, in here, maybe these parts, also here. Again, I didn't choose the second furthest, so I am Ctrl X, Ctrl V, but the mask is went there, so I'm just bringing this in here. Yeah, just like that. Now the furthest one is head. Let's choose it. M, press M, none. None, and let's choose here also. And add. So let's test our 3D look. It looks good, only maybe head. We can a bit this one. Yes. After that, you can check your main scene. If you don't wanna add any double exposure, now it's ready to render. But let's continue with double exposure, and after fragments, you choose your double exposure texture from your library. Double click in here. Let's choose two different, no, sorry, for backgrounds. Let's choose one in preview, or let's make it this. I like this one. Drag and drop it. Press S, scale down. And let's write our text. Backgrounds 1, background 2. It's optional. Double exposure also optional. Let's choose this one, and then let's choose one cloud. Forest in here. Scale it. Background, then the next background in here. scale it. Okay, now we can move our animation just in his head. I wanna fix it a little bit. It's not looking good at the first place because I think because of this area. Mask the furthest. Mask the first mask. Let's make it none. I'm not gonna include that part, so it looks better. Okay, now we are not seeing any double exposure. To see that, we have to edit this double exposure layer. For these layers is our all control layers. This is fragment, this is extra particle for fragments places, and this is double exposure and extra elements. You can add particles, you can customize the colors, particle colors and smoke and background intensity. From here also you can do color for your black and white color for your main image or double exposure image. But before you do that, make sure this camera is always open. If you close this, another active camera is gonna be shown here. So while you are editing, just turn on this. So let's edit our double exposure. We should turn it on. So now we can see our double exposure, and if you make this click on, double exposure also is gonna be 3D, is gonna move with the main image. So let's make texture wipe. Let's open it more. Texture place ladder. Let's rotate this. And move the image and a bit negative X. No, actually it was good, but I don't want to show all the pictures in all the body, so wipe rotation. You can see the changes in wipe rotation when you're doing it. Yes, this is so cool now. And you can make it a bit bigger or smaller. It looks better in here, I think. Yes. So fill image, if you make it 0, as you see, but if you do it like this, it's gonna show all the image in here. Let's make it 0, it looks better. Texture intensity and original intensity, if you do it 100%, it's gonna show the texture in alphabet also. Let's make it 0. And this is make the colorize the texture in here. If you want to change the colors and wipe, from here you can change it. Now I think it looks good. Let's make the fragments. Before you turn it on, the fragments, it's gonna be faster if you don't turn it on. So let's show fragments area, turn it on, this one. so we can see which area is gonna explode. So sorry, let's change the place to building area, this area. So I'm moving this circle. Also you can do it like this, but be sure please turn this camera on. So let's put this in here, or a bit this side, not his hand. But if you leave it like this whole circle area is red now. It's gonna be circle explode. So this vibe, let's do it 0. We can also make it stretch crack, fragment wipe angle. Let's make it, yes. Now this area is not gonna explode, just this area inside of the circle, this area is gonna explode. Let's rotate the angle and move it a little bit. Yeah, I think it looks good now. So you can turn it off now and you can open the cracks. As you see, only that area. But why this area is not explode? Because it's because of the random cracks. If you turn it off, yeah, all the area, if as you see, is cracked. So let's open this, and if we want more cracks in here, enlarged cracking, let's increase it. Yes. And also you can change more until you satisfy the look. No, like that, it's better. And also you can do random seed. I think it looks pretty good. Size of the cracks, let's make it 18. Yes. Gravity now is good. Let's make it the direction on the left, so the cracks is gonna go this way. If you make it higher gravity, like this gravity, it's like a one direction. This is now it's gonna go left, the cracks is gonna go to left. So small cracks, if you turn this on, it's gonna be so small cracks. Let's turn it off. And also you can change the shape of the cracks in here. So if this crack is not enough for you, you can add extra particles. Also it's open now. Let's change the places. For example, in here, let's put it some places, crack places, manually. That's it. And size, you can change the size from here. And extra elements, you can turn off the text and turn it on. Make media 2D. If you don't want to make 3D your object, you can just click this on. And text color, particles, and particles color, and background intensity. Yes. And let's change the places of our media a bit like this, and scale final view. Yeah, it's pretty good now. We can render it. For rendering, just turn this off after editing everything and choose your camera, down slide or up slide, and it's done. Thanks for purchasing this project, and if you have any question, just mail me, and thanks, have fun.